Good evening. My name is Patrice Young. Like Ron Savage said, my brother Terrence and his best friend Mario were killed in Detroit on October 29, 2006. Initially, when I first got the call, the first thing came to my mind was it was going to go unsolved. But with the help of everyone at Crime Stoppers and the Detroit Police Department, which they equipped me with a card to call Crime Stoppers, and immediately, maybe a week later, I gathered up the courage to address it. And Shirley was wonderful. She'd get a picture down here as soon as possible so we can get flyers out, posters, door hangers, and everything. We went and posted that. My auntie was in that neighborhood where they were found, that posting, putting the pictures up and everything, making sure that they wasn't forgotten. And like I said at the board meeting, we have to make sure that our children are equipped with this information. When the detective gave me the card, I never knew anything about Crime Stoppers, or really paid attention to the importance of Crime Stoppers. 2009, it was 3 years, a tip came in, and the reward was $1,000. And me and my family, we kept thinking, saying, let's put some more money in it. But the detectives and everybody said, you don't need any more money. The $1,000 would be enough. And lo and behold, during the holidays, someone called in a tip to Crime Stoppers, and he was brought to justice June of this year. And like Ron said, 47 years he was sentenced without a chance. He has to do 47 years before he even think about seeing daylight. So I would like to thank all of you that contribute to Crime Stoppers, to keep doing it, because we need you. We need the resources that Crime Stopper has, that offers us the free posters, the door hangers, and everything, to make sure that these people that commit these heinous crimes come to justice. And another thing, like I said, I work with young children, and it's so many kids, that brothers and sisters, that come into the home and hear things that happen. The board meeting, I told them from day one, the next day, we knew who did it. During the trial, I gathered so much information that I gave the prosecutors, that she gave me a badge for the day. So I was real informational for her. So I thank all of you for coming out and supporting Crime Stoppers, and I ask you to continue to support them. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kathy Young. This is my niece, Patrice Young. I'm here also to speak for a family that still hasn't gained the strength to be able to address any of you, and they're having difficulty even addressing one another, and that's Mario's family. I am Terrence's aunt, Patrice's aunt, and I'm here to speak for the voices that cannot speak for themselves. Initially, October the 22nd, it'll be almost 4 years. Terrence's birthday will be this coming Friday. And so basically, the grief starts all over again. It never goes away. It gets better. Time takes care of a lot of things, but it never goes away. You feel it every day, and you latch on and you cling to things that you don't want to lose. And my greatest fear is losing Terrence's laughter. I hear it, and I want to continue to hear it, because I feel if I don't hear it anymore, insanity may kick in. And I am so serious about that. I'm adamant about that. And I am also encouraged with that. I can still hear his laughter. It was genuine and great. and phenomenal, and I hear it in his daughters. Every time I see Tiana and Tiasia, I see Terrence. And when I see Mario's sisters and brothers, and they come to my home quite frequently, I see Mario. I see both of them, and they will never be forgotten as long as we live. Never will they be forgotten. They died from a heinous crime. Terrence was shot 10 times in the face. We chose not to have a closed casket because his face was reconstructed for us. Mario was driven into an alley and left for dead, but he didn't die. He died in a hospital. And I looked into his eyes and I made a promise to these young men that their deaths would not go in vain. It would be solved, and the people who were responsible will be held accountable. We have accomplished that with one individual, but there are others, and they creep silently amongst us. And I've written letters. We didn't get media attention, but I wrote letters to the media, every newspaper, every television station, every radio station, and I got no response from anyone. And I'm not bitter about that, because you know why? This night was coming, and it's here. And I want to thank everyone for joining in with me to lift them up in our hearts and our minds and our spirits. And please continue the work, because mine is not finished. It's just begun. Thank you.